from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. You know, it's always interesting to see a hitter's lifetime numbers against a pitcher and vice versa. Well, in this matchup, he has some pretty impressive ownage, as they say. 4 home runs in past at-bats, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez. Brantley leads off first with 1 away. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Dero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. First and second now, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Yonder Alonso. 4-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-0. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-0 home. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Center fielder.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs, but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too, 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all 3 of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Here's the first pitch to him. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1. Line towards center field. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of it.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. He's out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Xander.
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. high fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
One out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Into the box now, Melky Cabrera. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. And that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. Cleveland's out in front, 3-1. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let me tell you about first baseman Yonder Alonso. The bat plays, we get it. He's there for offense. But don't sleep on the defense as well. He's battled his injuries, but he's out there going to the post, making picks and bailing out his boys in the infield. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman, Jose.
Now batting, Jose Ramirez. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Kinsler. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Tribe lead this one 3-1. So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Kluber gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Calling for it, Kipnis. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. On the move is Betts. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
Stepping in now, Yonder Alonso, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a ground ball to third. Devers gloves it, and there's one down now.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now, Jason Kipnis. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So one run here on one hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Indians lead it 4-1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Popped him up. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Yan Gomes.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. In trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, this goes to show you that nobody is immune from throwing a clunker from time to time. We all know he's a great talent on the mound, but right now they are just jumping all over him.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. In now for Cleveland, Edwin Encarnacion, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, a fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's Yonder Alonso, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And in a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now. And this one catches the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now in the box, Josh Donaldson. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Halfway home tonight from Fenway Park, it's the Indians 7 and the Red Sox 1. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
He froze him on the fastball there. Mitch Moreland is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Now it's 1-2.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 7-1. Number 70 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 70.
So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ground ball sent back up the middle, gloved by Bogarts, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Melky Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Here's a high pop-up. Devers is there, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Jackie Bradley Jr. becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Too high. 1-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
One away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably. Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside.
High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
A good job of hitting right there, D. We're runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A ball and a strike. He pulls this one into right. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Encarnacion, the runner at first with two gone. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Two hits in. Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Tap down the line. And that's the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch popped up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Robbie Scott comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Line towards center field. Bradley is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, right fielder, Melky
Standing in, Melky Cabrera earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Breaking ball in for a strike. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Kipnis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Vasquez, and he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, 2 down now. So here's Francisco Lindor now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Michael Brantley. Off and running is Lindor. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. They'll try it again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Ian Kinsler is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Hard hit ball to short. Lindor has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Alonso is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley.
Leading off for Cleveland, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Kinsler for 1. On to Moreland, and it's a double play. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Bradley is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. They hang on to their 10-1 lead.
Number 1.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Now here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Kipnis is in pursuit. 2 gone. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Kluber sets his sights, coming at him with the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Cleveland Indians posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Corey Kluber pitches well enough to get the W. Chris Sale was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber. Loss goes to Chris Sale. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.